Just yesterday, sir. Just yesterday, Captain.
How many?
Roughly 12. Only 2 pirates among them.
Manhattan?
Brooklyn.
I see. Show me the soldier again. Continue to track, but do not engage. A pattern will eventually emerge.
Yes, sir, Captain.
Puddles! You and scabies have dealt with these hobos in the past, yes?
They be the ones our former king lured to the battle that led to ye taking the pirate crown, Captain.
Do you know much more about them?
There be a chubby one in a dress and a cloaked giant.
Exaggerated, but true. Beyond that battle, we not be crossing paths much else.
Fascinating. You know, for a pirate and hobo war, there wasn't a lot of warring, was there?
Well, our former king be a little
batshit insane.
I see.
Captain? Captain, there was a second soldier found roughly 2 miles south of here.
Get my car, we're going there immediately. Puddles, scabies, let's go.
If anyone's a spy, it's one of the pirates.
I don't know. It seems like all those crews have taken pretty heavy losses.
Why don't you defend yourself just for once? Let them know you're not a traitor.
What's the point? If the others don't trust me now, they never will.
I trust you.
I know.
You know what I'd love?
What?
I'd love to
naked out here, just completely exposed. Well, no reason to stand around holding my balls.
My own set of roughshod juggling balls. I'd have a show on QVC where celebrities would demonstrate how easy it is to handle my balls. I mean, do you know how little it costs to produce high-quality balls?
The verbal diarrhea hasn't slowed, but he does seem to be growing up a bit.
Not leader material yet, but there's a strength in him.
Of course, he'll never come into his own with you around.
You're like the dead oak, hoarding the water and the sunlight you can't even use, stifling the growth of the saplings at your roots.
But you can't just leave or get yourself arrested. He'll only blame himself and become a has-been wreck just like your crazy ass.
Somehow, you're gonna have to find a way to get
on the receiving end of a face rape.
Our situation isn't that bad.
We and I, the only Brooklyn pirates left, be taking refuge with the unwashed homeless.
Wanderers?
Whatever. Point being, we got no resources, pathetic manpower, and we be taking on the whole financial world of Manhattan.
Over 2 centuries of live and let live, and suddenly they notice us. You know, if Lady Bird hadn't tried tapping into their resources...
We and I and mine or some other captain be doing the same. No pirate can be resisting such a booty. It'd be to we and I and mine what a bottomless can of beans be to ye and yarn. How that family be leaving that treasure buried and resisting temptation is beyond we and I's knowing.
Do I look like I eat out of a can of beans?
No. You look like a well-fed
son of a bitch.
Where are you headed?
Warehouses out west.
Us too.
And there be no reason we not be continuing to do so.
We can't all hide out in the same space. The larger the group, the more likely we'll be caught.
Maybe you not be noticing, but our opponent have eyes everywhere. If Kevin be wanting us caught, we be caught already.
We're free because the code is unbreakable. Just like the Japanese couldn't decipher the Navajo messages the Marines used World War II.
Well, Big Chief Glandular mishap, we and I in mind be heading to the warehouses. If ye and Pudgy Bear want to be joining us, you may, or you may be pissing off as you please.
Without a code reader, you won't know when and where the meeting is.
Well, ye be knowing where to find me when the big announcement arrives.
This little asylum of yours is bearing some odd fruit.
I didn't hear you offering a better plan at the time.
No? Suppose you didn't.
What about now? You're in my shoes. Our king and queen are dead.
All bindles between New York City and the rest of the planet have been cut off, and our local leader has regressed to a mute idiot. You're facing a vastly superior foe while at war with another, and the people who are accusing you of selling out yesterday are looking to you for answers today. What do you do?
If I were you, I'd...
Kiss me again.
Or what?
Or I'll run away while you're asleep, and without your code reader you'll be helpless.
Why, Miss Anne, I had no idea you could do something so cruel.
I can do a lot of things when properly motivated.
I say suicide, but make it look like an accident. Slip off a pier or something.
There are worse ways to go.
They all know that you swim like a pregnant yak. Given how the war was all started over a drowned pirate, there's a certain poetic justice to it.
You may have a point.
Hey, easy there, boss. You used to not be so good with that stuff, you know? I got at least 4 or 5 more of these to code before nightfall, so I'm gonna...
Be there any code on the gathering?
It's been set.
And be ye parroting the captains yet?
Not yet. I wanted you to see something first.
And what be that?
We have reason to believe that Kevin and his crew be holding one more hostage than we knew about.
This be a little grainy. Are you sure it not be faked?
Trust the information.
If the figure in this photo be who she appearing to be.
Exactly.
Time for your dinner, Ladybird.
Some bridges are good to burn. Some stones can be left unturned. Some lessons can't hurt you if you leave them unlearned. Some bridges are good to burn. No way you're thinking of me.
Action.
No. Suppose you didn't.
What about now? You're in my shoes. Our king and queen are dead. All bindles between New York and the rest of the planet have been cut off, and our local leader has regressed to a mute idiot.
Action.
Nope. Suppose you didn't.
What about now? You're in my shoes. Our king and queen are dead. All bindles from New York and the rest of the planet have been cut off. Our...
Action.
Nope. I suppose you didn't.
What about now? You're in my shoes. Our king and queen are dead. All bindles between New York and the rest of the planet have been cut off, and our local leader has regressed to a mute idiot. You're facing a...
Hold. Rolling. Action.
Nope. Suppose you didn't.
What about now? You're in my shoes. Our king and queen are dead. All bindles between New York and the rest of the planet have been cut off, and our local leader has been regressed to a mute idiot. You're facing a vastly superior foe while at war with another, and people who are accusing you of selling out yesterday...
No, don't.
And action.
Nope. I suppose you didn't.
What about now? You're in my shoes.
Action.
Nope. I suppose you didn't.
What about now? You're in my shoes. Our king and queen are dead. All bindles between New York City and the rest of the planet have been cut off, and our local leader has regressed to a mute idiot. You're facing a...
vastly superior foe?
I was waiting for the car.